Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
We are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
How to do your first pull-up and then 7 more is really the title, because I want you to do 8 total.
Sure.
So I love pull-ups. I would say my 2 favorite upper extremity exercises are pull-ups and push-ups. I mean, if you were only going to pick 2 of them that you should do in life,
that would be it.
I think so. I think that would. It's good for me. It's really helped my shoulders.
Sure.
The pull-ups has, and they're a good overall body strengthening.
Right, and you don't need a lot of fancy equipment.
No, you don't. So, by the way, if you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, and pain-free. I was looking around looking for the sign. Oh, there it is.
I'm prepared, Bob.
And also, if you have another minute, go over to Facebook and like us right here, Bob and Brad. We got the professional sign made. If you like us, we will send positive vibes your way all week long.
Say no more, Bob. Let's carry on. You know, Bob, this video is really a good one for me because, unlike you, I have not done many pull-ups in my life, and I really cannot do a single pull-up with my body weight alone. So this is right up my alley. So I'm going to listen.
And I think you actually have started with the bands, haven't you? I mean, you do lats with the bands.
Yep. This first exercise is one that I am doing now.
So we got the wall anchor here. We got some exercise bands here. This is for people, you've never done a pull-up before. You got to start strengthening the latissimus dorsi, which is the main muscle that's going to be involved in doing the pull-up.
Sure.
So this is basically how you do it, isn't it, Brad? You have a chair at home?
Yes, I use a stool similar to that. I sit down right up against the wall and I carry on just like Bob's going to demonstrate.
Now with this, because these are strong muscles, you may want to use a couple bands even. Hook it up to the handles here.
He's got a pretty dark color band, so this is a little more resistance.
So we're going to just pull down like this, and you can start. You usually want to do to the point where you only do like 8 to 12 reps. You want to have enough resistance that's about as far as you can, as many as you can do, right?
Right. You know, Bob's pretty tall right now. If you're doing this at home,
I would like to have it up higher even yet.
Yeah, we move the anchor up higher, or maybe have a lower stool. But most people aren't 6.5 foot tall. If you're, between 5 foot, 5'10", it's going to even be more ideal.
I'm flying, Brad.
All right.
All right. We should probably tell the difference between a pull-up and a chin-up.
Okay, yeah, it's a good question, Bob.
So a pull-up is one where you actually have the palms facing away from you, and you're on the sides like this.
Right.
So I'm like this. All right, a chin-up, I always think of it this way. The palms are going towards the chin.
Sure.
So you're going towards the chin, and now that's going to work more on the biceps, a lot more, and this is going to work more on the lats.
Okay.
Than the other way around.
Yeah, so you can work both of them if you want. Yeah,
some people say that pull-ups are easier, harder actually than chin-ups, but I find it the other way around. Chin-ups are harder for me.
Right.
And it's because I only do pull-ups. I'm sure that's probably part of the reason.
Right.
So you're gonna need a pull-up bar. There's the kind that go into the doorway. There's the kind that we got this one hooked up to the wall. There's some that go up into the rafters, but you're gonna need some type of pull-up bar. And for many of you, it might be up higher than a lot higher than this.
Right.
So what you may need is a chair to start off with, because what we're going to do to start off with is eccentric ones. No, I'm going to use this one, aren't I?
Now this may vary. We've got various levels of stools. Bob's got a 4-inch one here. We got about a 6, and then about a 14-inch, and that. Having those options can be helpful, as you'll see.
So yeah, what you're going to start is, you actually could start just by hanging, but I think that's just so boring. I would start off, going to get your head up to this position here, and you're going to let go, and then you're going to lower yourself down. That's an eccentric contraction. The muscle is contracting while it's lengthening.
Right.
So, and you're going to go ahead and do like 8 of those to start off with.
It's a really good way to start to strengthen a weak muscle. In the therapy world, it's very common. In the weightlifting world, sometimes they call these negatives. But either way, it's done just like Bob's demonstrating.
So you're going to do this, and it may be for a couple weeks. And then you're going to do the 8, or you're going to do probably maybe 6 of them. But the first one you're going to try now, you're actually going to try to go up. So I'm going to go eccentric down, and then with my foot on a chair or a stool, I'm going to pull up as much as I can using my arms as much as I can, but the leg is going to help.
Right. So, it's
So-
a assisted pull-up.
Yep, so it's assisted up, and then you're going to use your full weight on the way down. Assisted up, again, this is a little awkward because I'm too tall for this. And then on the way down. And then assisted up, eccentric on the way down. Now, eventually, you're going to hopefully get to the point where after you've done that a while, you're actually going to find out that, you know what, I'm going to go eccentric down, and all of a sudden I'll find I have enough strength to go up and do one and still talk.
Yeah, they're a good exercise. Now, at home, you have your bar mounted above in the
Into
rafters.
the rafters, yeah.
Right.
So I actually have a chair that it takes for me to even reach it.
Sure, you probably got 9-foot ceilings. or
Yeah,
something.
9-foot ceiling in the basement. So you'll do the one. You can do a full one by yourself, and then on the remaining 7, you're going to still go do the old way. You're going to lower yourself down, and then raise yourself up. Lower yourself down, raise yourself up. But eventually, you're going to be able to do 2 on your own, and then 3, and then 4, and it'll just progress. And it'll work up. I like to, the recommendation is like 3 sets of 8.
Sure,
But I actually do 1 set of 8, and then I do 3 sets of 6. It just works for me.
sure.
So
When you get to that point, you get to know it works.
I'm out
for
of
you.
breath. And the other thing I like to do is I like to do like in between them, I do like a core workout.
Sure.
I go lay down and I do some ab workout, and then I go back and do another set of pull-ups while
Sure.
I'm recovering.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it's as you can see, Bob's, he does these a lot, and he's doing these demonstrations. He's getting tired. It's a good workout. It's going to be a good adjunct to everything.
It is,
do.
and when you're not talking, it's a lot easier to do these. And I forgot to bring it today, but you actually can get a belt that you put on. And I used to do this when I was younger, and you could put extra weight on there. Then you really can start.
Yeah, that's for the He-Man strong like bull people.
Then you can start becoming the Cobra.
Oh yeah, that V shape.
Yeah, the V shape. So those days are long gone for us. So. All right, thanks for watching.